Hello everybody, Cynesk111 here, and welcome back to more Drop Duchy. I won on hard difficulty for the first time last part with the tribe, thanks to the 3 level 2 training camps I had on me. But I feel like it's time for me to try this again with one of the 3 other factions I've been having trouble with, and that I haven't shown in a while. There's only 1 crown available in the progress tree, so we're not going to be going there today. I have unlocked extreme difficulty, but that is going to have to wait for right now. Mainly because of the enemy garrison being 200% normal, and me not being allowed to place enemies in reserve. We're going to do hard difficulty for right now once again. I'm gonna try the Duchy once again. If I can get a military base, if I can get a militia base, and I can get the associated faction quest done with it, then I could unlock some pretty good stuff for my Duchy. Yeah, recruit 20 arrows with a single militia base and end a round that had forest pieces without a single forest left on the grid. I don't 100% know if that is going to be influenced by the constellations. Whether or not I actually get that achievement. But we'll see. Hold that piece. Lord, I've been playing with the other factions so long that I almost forgot about how the Duchy even works. But I still know. Don't get me wrong. I don't think I'm gonna be getting it in this round, though. The second achievement you see in the active faction quests right up above. But I did get a few wood out of that, and I got winked by the sun for the first time in a while. So that's also nice. Jousting Ground already? Thought it was gonna come much later. I'm gonna have to think about that while I upgrade the wood clearer. I think I go for it. I'm not gonna be able to upgrade it for a while, but it's definitely nice to have some noble buildings every now and again. The fact that I said that after I successfully completed a run in which I had noble buildings too. I think my best bet would be to use Taurus to convert any forest pieces into plains if I actually want to go for the faction quest associated with removing all forests from the grid. I think I'm gonna get the rally point in there for now. And I say we go. Don't knock that quest till I try it. know what they say? That's gonna set off the alarm tower, is it? No matter which way I put it. Unless I did it like that. You've just seen me now. Okay, I didn't set off the alarm tower. That's good. Okay, rally point. Okay, does it have to be completely surrounded for more troops? Adjacent to at least 6 plane or field. Okay, so I don't think it does. By the looks of it, though, it is gonna be surrounded. So that is nice. Yep. Mercenary camp. Wood clearer should be coming up in a few moments. I guess if it means that if I have to get the mercenary camp out here. And I do have mostly axes for my army, so... it is no biggie. There is one last force piece coming up, and... it's not gonna go on. Alright, I got the achievement. Or faction quest completed, rather. Either or. Arrows will take out these axes pretty good. They will then go into these axes, then these axes, then take out swords. Rightio! I unlocked supply logistics. Each military building adjacent to 3 field squares recruits 4 units. Oh, cool. That's gonna be quite a thing to work with, provided that I do a field run. I'll get exploited lands, and then I'll go up to the gold depot, make a trade, go up to the trading fair, and I'll get some more wood for 200 gold. As much as I want the gold, I think I'd better... thing is, this hostile region has no plains. Do I dare go for this peaceful region right here? I can upgrade this wood clearer, at least. Plus, I can take my exploited lands in, if I really need it. Plus, the fortified farm will turn any plains into fields. You know what? No, I'm just gonna go to this hostile region up here. Going to peaceful regions is just too risky right now for my skill level. I forgot about this jousting ground I had. But I think I'm gonna save it for when I get to the wall. Or actually... no. I think I am really gonna save it for when I get to the wall. Let's go. And they got a siege camp. But I should be okay so long as I don't put any buildings too close to it. Comes the exploited lands I just put in. And my fortified farm. Best to make use of that too. There's my wood clearer, though it's a bit late for that. Or is it? Because I can put this forest piece down here. And that happened. Okay. I think this is all of the battle plan I'll need. Great victory for me. Farm, barracks, fanaticism. I'm gonna upgrade the rally point. And skip. Don't really think I need any of that, but the thing is, I'm coming up to a second hostile region in a row where... Oh no, it does have some plains. I was about to complain about there being no plains for miles, but... doesn't have any rivers, at least. I can work with this. Here we go. I got a wooden fortress. Don't want that to be placed down. At least not too close to any forests. Alright, got the 5 plane/field bonus. From all that. Okay, I was about to ask where my watchtower was. But here it is now. There's their other wooden fortress. Which I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to place it down here like that. And the wood clearer is gonna go down here. And that's the round. At least before the combat phase. And it's all swords on the field, so just get my axes to go about their motions. And finish onto the arrows, giving me 66 arrows. And let's do an alarm tower. I think I can upgrade it right off the bat. I can, but it's gonna cost me some wheat. Looks like it should be enough to unlock another slot. I'm gonna get a faction card. Namely, Heavy Plow. Plus 2 wheat when exploring a field. That sounds nice. And I can get my Jousting Ground in before all else. And I say that should be enough to go ahead and take on the wall. Two strategic pavilions, almost back to back. It's not really what I had in mind. I'm definitely gonna have to make do with it, though. I think this is how I'm gonna have to do things. Rally point is going right down here. Got a bunch of troops from the fields surrounding it. A jousting ground is coming up. Here it is. But I'm concerned about the square going up. So do I dare place the strategic pavilion down? Okay, it's gonna have to be against a building. Or maybe I could do it this way. Problem is, I won't get any more troops for my rally point, but I'm gonna have to make do. Okay, now I can place it down. Or do I? I'm starting to think getting the jousting ground in here may not have been such a good idea. Unless... did something like that. Here comes their rally point. Well, the wall is as high as it'll go, so... if I'm gonna have the jousting ground in play, then at some point I'll have to get the noble card that will... that will change the terrain type of whatever square's noble building spawns. That's really the best I can do here. 51 units at the top. I know arrows are going to... I know swords are going to take out arrows easily. I think I do that. Then I do that. Actually, no. Just thought of something better. Drive these axes into these swords, then into these arrows. Then these axes, these swords, then the enemy arrows, then up top. I may get hurt, but I'll pull through. Yeah, 14 damage to me. Not a very big deal. I'm just over half health. I'm gonna reroll. I'll get a vantage point. And... okay, so... vantage point is for plains or fields adjacent to the connected mountain bases. Doesn't work with forests or rivers. Still, goodbye, river. I could work with this hostile region to the right. That means I'll have to go through the guild, getting a random military building card in the process. A militia base, since it is one of my faction quests, or part of one of my faction quests. I can actually unlock another building slot to get the base in there. Problem is, they don't have any axes. Yeah, I do. I think I'm gonna take out the Jousting Ground for right now and get my alarm tower in. Should I? Actually, no. Jousting Ground is the only sword building I have, so I'm gonna have to work with it. And it actually can be upgraded right now. Like so. Think we're gonna have to go for it. Okay, so it's recruit 20 arrows with a single militia base is what I'll have to do. Hold that. Wood clearer. For each production building in range, is what it's saying. So we're already halfway there. I think the fortified farm qualifies as a production building. Or maybe the exploited lands does, too. Yep, sure does. There we go. Peasant Army is what the faction quest is called. I didn't think I'd be getting that at any point, but here we are now. Yeah, things are looking pretty good for us here. Oh, I forgot about the old tower. Why do I keep doing that? I don't know. But it's just 2 swords and an arrow army they have. This should be sufficient for taking out the swords. I'll have to drive what's left of my army into swords, which will take out the arrows, then pick up what is of my arrows. Yep. Pretty good, 87 arrows. And because we completed Peasant Army, we get an additional 10 starting defense for this run and all future runs with the Duchy. That's great. I don't think I want to get Manor again. The Exploration is something I'm going to have to save for when I have a War Council, which I do not. But I will skip. So if that's a skilled instead. Stone Fortress. I will take it. And Hostile Region has some stuff that I could maybe work with. If I had another building slot, which I'm only 11 wheat short of getting. They have mostly swords. I have 2 axe buildings in play, so I think I'm good. It's their hidden cave. I don't want them adjacent to anything foresty or mountainous. Love seeing all that. Calling for production buildings is the thing. Fortress, you can have your troops. I figured I could get one more row explored, at least. before there's no more room. And despite... It's all swords on the battlefield, so axes will easily take those out. But I'm gonna have to collect what's left of my troops to turn into axes before I take them on. And that should be sufficient. Yep, works for me. Kindling town clearing. Turn the first forest piece of each round into a plane and gain 25 wood. Don't mind if I do. Okay, guild is going to have... a building with heavy units. Namely the castle. I've got enough wheat to last me a while. I'm gonna go to this gold depot. I can go to this village to heal my defenses up before moving on. And then the hostile region. Right before the keep, too. Okay, the castle's nobility is definitely gonna help the Jousting Grounds troop counts. I say we go for it. Okay, this is gonna give me 8 squares. This is gonna give me 8 squares. This is gonna give me 9 squares. I say I just do it. $36. F that mountain piece. Okay, there's my watchtower at least. Coming in at a good time. I'll hold that mountain piece. Here comes my castle. But there's a horse stable I've got to figure out first. I can place it right there. And I could just build a... And I could just place a building adjacent to it. Or I can do 2. That's gonna have to work. I forgot about the stone fortress down there. Why do I keep forgetting such obvious stuff about the enemy buildings? What I can and can't do. It makes no sense whatsoever, but I should still be okay. This plan will work. I bet. Yep. Battle 1. And... Maybe I should get the militia base out of here for the keep. Replace it with something else. Do I want the treadmill crane before I upgrade anything? Yeah, I do. And with that, I think I take the militia base out. Oh no, whoa, I don't want to upgrade it. I think I take the militia base out. Get the vantage point in. Somehow make things work. Can I upgrade the vantage point? No, I cannot. Actually, no. I don't want to get the alarm tower in here. I'm gonna stick with the vantage point. See if I can get any plane or field pieces adjacent to any connected mountain pieces with a vantage point. And we'll see how things go. Hope they go well, though. There comes my rally point already. And my castle. Oh, well, that is just ideal for the rally point. Thank you, game. Heck yeah. Oh, I did not mean to, but I guess that's a sign that it still would have happened anyway. The shape of that piece. There's my training ground, though. It's gonna have to go on top of this eye, isn't it? I don't like it, but whatever. The vantage point should be coming up momentarily. Yep, there it is. Although, I really do not like where it is at in the queue. Because that means I'm going to have to place it on top of one of the eyes. Well, shoot. If I have to, I have to. I think that's gonna be it. I don't know if I have enough troops to last. If I survive this, then it's gonna be very, very slim. Okay, I survived. 36 damage. I've got 25 defense left over. I'm gonna have to step up my game. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade my castle. And clearing is gonna get me a field and gain 50 wood when I upgrade it. And And, do I want to do strength in numbers? No, I'm gonna reroll. Manner was good to me in the last run, but I think I'm gonna reroll. I'll get me a level 2 spy network. And vantage point is working with plains or fields adjacent to the connecting mountain pieces. I don't think it did very good for me in the last round, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. And, do I have any other buildings that work with mountains? Stone Fortress. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and sell that one too. And leave mountains behind. It's gonna be another plain, forest, wasteland run for me. Hostile region. University. Modifies cards. I'll get masonry since I don't have a whole lot of stone left. There's no stone depots up ahead, so guess I'm pretty much screwed if I need stone for something. I'm gonna accept the gift. It's just too risky to make trades for more resources. I'm gonna get my alarm tower in. Oh, but it's all arrows, that's the thing. So I guess my best bet would be to do the militia base and have the exploited lands, fortified farm, and wood clearer nearby. I can go ahead and upgrade the militia base, but I'll have to upgrade it again to increase its range. But I say let's go. Gonna have to hold that for now. Oh, they got a Heretic's Lair. That's gonna be a bit problematic. Okay, I'm gonna have to let them have a square. No two ways around it. There's their other stronghold. And my rally point. I think now would be a good time for my Jousting Grounds. Definitely good. And this is gonna get me the most squares possible from the castle. I'm gonna have to upgrade my Jousting Grounds again, if at all possible. Okay, it's all arrows, and arrows are strong against axes. So I think the best thing to do would be to use the swords from these Jousting Grounds. Drive them into these axes, then these axes, take out these arrows, pick up these arrows, take out the strongholds arrows, pick these arrows up, drive them into this stronghold's arrows, then finish off with the axes at the fortified farm. Right. 146 left over. Land expansion. Oh, Jousting Ground is going to cost 144 stone. Okay, so stone costs for the Jousting Ground have gone significantly lower, but I'm gonna have to upgrade Masonry again to reduce it to a level I can purchase an upgrade for it with. I'm gonna reroll. And what the heck, I'll get a stronghold. And from the guild, I will get a random military building card. Okay, I still have forests, I believe. But I'm gonna skip. And this place has a lot of forests. Training camp, Heretic Slayer, training camp. Yeah. I got mostly axes. I say I just go for it. Here comes the first of their training camps. And my rally point will go right here. Exploited lands down here. They've got a Heretic Slayer too, which I'm gonna hold. I think I'll just do this. Jousting Ground will go down here like so. That's the second of their training camps down. Castle's going right here for 7 tiles. Ah, shoot. I was trying to go for the wasteland piece fitting in between this gap right here, but I don't think it's possible looking at it now. I gave the training camp down there more troops. I don't think it matters if I make mistakes this small so long as I survive. But no mistakes at all is where I'd ideally like to be. Okay, so these axes can go into these swords. Actually, I think I can take both of these axes, take them to these swords, pick up these axes, pick up these two arrows, drive them into swords, and then finish up with my swords. Yep, good plan all around. Didn't even need to put the Heretic's Lair down. Monument! This is another building that I have unlocked via the progress tree in the last part. And it's looking like this hostile region is gonna have to be a must. Even distribution of plain and forest. I can upgrade this treadmill crane right now. Jousting Ground is down to 96, but that's still not enough, so it's looking like it's gonna have to stay at level 2, I guess. But no matter. They have 2 strategic pavilions and 2 alarm towers. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yes! I can finally get the achievement for activating the enemy alarm tower with my own alarm tower. Well, either of the 2 enemy alarm towers, but anyways, no matter how you put it, I'm ready. I can already place my watchtower down right now. There comes my own alarm tower. Let her go! Counter-espionage. Just like so. And I cannot put the Jousting Ground in there. I did not think of that. But what I could do is this, but it's gonna make the strategic pavilion stronger. I didn't think of that. And then it's Jousting Ground time. It's probably as good as I could get it. But let's fight. Okay, swords. Gonna have to take some of these axes. then be driven into these arrows. Actually... what if I were to do this? Oh, but this one has 71 axes. All because I wanted to go after that counter-espionage achievement. Won't have to worry about that. I won't have to worry about that anymore, at least. Alright. Only one arrow unit left over, but... at least I didn't take any damage. Alarm tower is getting an upgrade. And, do I want another rally point? I'm gonna reroll again. Reroll again. Reroll again. I'm gonna get Chivalry. It's not gonna be super duper effective against the boss, but it's still gonna make him lose troops. I almost hit advanced upgrade. What I really wanted to do is heal. Speaking of which... there. Just one gold short of 111. As we go into this dungeon boss. It's saying that Heavy Plow can be upgraded. And I think it's gonna be a must. If I'm gonna have to pay off some bribes here. To keep them from putting mercenary camps down. I think we should be okay to go. Alright. The alarm tower has been alerted of a nearby enemy. Twice now. Have to do it for paying off the bribes. Good thing I upgraded Heavy Plow beforehand. Exploited lands. Actually, I'm gonna get exploited lands out here right now. And then... more troops for them. Okay, my castle is coming in just a few. My watchtower along with it. I think here should be good. Okay, the noble squares didn't set off the traps, so I'm relieved by that. "28 arrows. I'm thinking I should save that spot up there for when another mercenary camp comes. And it's pretty inevitable, too. Yep, there it is. It's swords, at least, so axes are superior against swords. Okay, I'm in the clear for the bribery front. But it looks like I'm gonna have to set off a trap. Oh dear. Definitely didn't want that to happen. Oh, but now it's up to 289. It doesn't look like I have any military buildings left on me, so... I hope what I did was right. I hope I didn't just screw myself over. Okay, these 38 arrows can go into these 25 axes. What's left can get turned into axes themselves. Then go here, then here, then here, pick up these swords, take out these swords, then finish these skulls off. Well, not finish them off, but mitigate them. Hopefully to a point where I'll still survive. I'm crossing my fingers. "61. I just barely survived. Oh, okay. Only 9 defense left over. I was starting to think that I really screwed myself over big time when I placed that terrain onto that trap unnecessarily, but I didn't. So I can breathe a pretty heavy sigh of relief. Alright, so that was a pretty good session. One on hard difficulty with both the tribe and the duchy, but I still have yet to win it with the Republic or the Order. But that is definitely going to have to come for another part. Maybe tomorrow, as of me recording this. Relative to me recording this, because it's pretty late at night, and it's time for me to wind down. So, I'm gonna take a couple of moments to decide whether I want to do the Republic or the Order next on hard difficulty. But until a decision is made, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you. Bye!